All right. How's it going, everyone? Thank you guys for watching another video of ours. We appreciate y'all tuning in. This is episode 223. All right. So, all right. So, if you haven't, guys, jump over to our vlog channel and like and subscribe on that channel as well, please. We appreciate it. So we're gonna go straight into the video today, and today's video is what Swedes think about America. It was 2 years ago, I think this was filmed. Yeah. All right, let's see.
I like guns. That's a plus. They have a lot of guns over there.
Well, I didn't like Trump at all.
For me, the US is one of the last places on earth I would want to live.
They're
Probably kind of, they're dumb, basically. You have a lot of drugs in US. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, there are.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let's walk around. In today's video, we will be knowing that what a Swede think about America and about their culture. So, as we have seen so many other insights about different countries, that what do Swedish people
Every time that I see a fly in our place, I think of the Breaking Bad.
Oh my gosh. That
Yeah.
whole episode was about that fly, right?
Yeah.
think about them, and let us see that what do they have to say about America in this video. So stay tuned and keep watching with the full video.
I'm not a fan of the US at all. I don't really care for what they do. They got pretty terrible politics, terrible economic for the people. Yeah, not my favorite country in the world. Great movies though. That's probably the best thing about it.
And music. Music is pretty good that comes out of
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of, oh my god, I'm gonna sound like so weird, but I think they're kind of eccentric in like their state of mind. Think about yourself first, and it's
true.
more,
It is pretty
just
true.
like, you think about like volunteering.
But
They have-
I also think that has to do with where you live in the U.S. because it's so big and it's different. In a big city, you get a lot of that, but in smaller places, people are very like hospitable and think about other people first.
I've never lived in a hospitable environment in my life, but I will say generally America feels very
Individualistic.
yes.
Yeah.
Everyone is me. How is that going to benefit me, or how is that going to affect me if it benefits you?
Yeah. It does happen a lot.
like that, but it's more like you think it in your own like way. Like you want to be more, yeah, it's good for college application or stuff like that, but you don't do it for yourself. You have a lot of drugs in US. I don't know, like they smoke a lot of weed, but I don't know if that's true though.
I feel like that's a lot of places. No?
It is, but I think there is a lot more here. But I will say I did notice with like watching different things, a lot of other countries don't have a fentanyl issue like we do.
Well, you act like this fentanyl issue's been around for decades. I think
It's been like 5 years now.
yeah, it's been recently
Yeah.
an issue.
Violent down. Yeah, they have a lot of colleges, good colleges. I know many Swedes that want to like move to US and UK too, just because of like education.
The US, well, they put a lot of
They're-
money on
they're
the
probably
military.
they're dumb, basically. I think they're kind of dumb.
That's
They-
such a weird broad statement to
They
say.
think
I know.
they're like so good at everything, and
We are.
They're so proud of their country. Like everybody walks at home. People have like the American flag and everything. In Sweden, if somebody would have like the Swedish flag and sing the Swedish anthem all the time, that's just weird. But in the US,
It is pretty normal.
Also, I never get why they walk around with shoes inside. I will never get it.
No,
Yep.
It's my problem.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, it's out of habit. I try to take it off, but sometimes as soon as I get home, I'm still
You
doing
forget.
something. So
Yeah.
I just like, I think like it's going to slow me down when it's not. It's ridiculous. But
It's the first thing I do when I get into the apartment. I sit down, I take off my shoes, and then I do whatever I need to do. just because we're inside, you know.
Brian also, his brain moves at a slower pace than mine.
Okay, you sound like you're calling me dumb.
No, that's not what I meant. Brian's very much like, go with the I'm over here like, as I'm coming up the stairs, I'm like already thinking about the next thing I need to do.
You know what? I'm
My
gonna
brain's
find a
always
picture
10
of it.
steps ahead.
Is your brain? Do you remember in It's Always Sunny when Charlie's in the mailroom
No.
and he's like this? He's like looking at the thing like all crazy.
Oh,
Like, and he like has to like
the-
strategize who Pepe Silva is.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't remember it being the mailroom, but yeah, I know what you're
That's
talking
how your brain
That's
feels?
a meme already. All the time. I don't think my brain shuts off unless I'm asleep, and
And-
even then it's not shut off.
My brain's like the sloth.
No.
First thing that comes to mind is I think they're a bit more patriotic. Not all of them. Some are probably less patriotic than Swedes, but that's the first thing I can think of. And, yeah,
Oh, I thought that was outside.
Oh, yeah.
a bit more focused on their own country than the rest of the world.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is
and
very
in
true.
the USA, America, something that I've been thinking about a lot is their history lessons. They learn a lot about American history and stuff, but not much about other countries.
World, yeah,
And
it's
when
true.
I hear people ask American people what country this is and stuff, and they never get it right, and I'm like in shock because I feel like that's something they should learn in school. But they never do.
Again, the videos she's talking about though, they're tailored to like cut out the ones where people do get it right, because then it kind of kills the whole plot of that type
Right.
of video.
It's to make you feel some type of way.
Yeah.
And again, Brian said this in our last video. America is so big. Like, I'm not saying they shouldn't teach us the world map in most countries, but because of how big it is, the main thing we focus on is the states
Yeah,
and like
Yeah.
North America.
yeah, it's true.
But I do wish I would have learned more about
The world.
geographically where other countries are.
Yeah,
We learned about like the continents, and that's I think as far as it went.
it's pretty true. Yeah, it's all. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably different now.
And the US is hard to say.
My
something
guy is high as shit.
about, but it has its issues clearly. But
Wait, you know
This
who
was
he,
like an SNL sketch.
he reminds me of like one of the Ramones or like Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just find it funny that they couldn't hold their chain smoking for literally a minute to talk.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's the land of
Is it
dreams.
though?
Actually, I don't know a lot about US because I never visited there and I don't have any friends from there. But I do think it's a bit like split somehow. It's
Divided. Yeah.
I don't know. You can always hear news that are like bad or a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But I don't really know a lot, so yeah.
Okay.
But I know people have very different opinions in US.
I have a lot to say about America,
Yeah.
but it's complicated because I'm like half American. In the Netherlands, we know a lot about America. We see the politics, we see the movies, we see the a lot of it. Also, my country itself is westernized, so it's like we're American. We know more about America than some Americans themselves.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find American culture overwhelming. It's taking over everything. It's corrupting a lot of culture, a lot of traditions. Like if you want to go and eat some street food from the Netherlands itself, you cannot find it. The only thing you find is American. It's Burger King. It's
You just say you can't find street
I think
food?
he means like over here.
Oh, I guess it depends where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Fast food is huge here, but
It's everywhere.
I'm speaking as someone who grew up in a city, not like.
Well, in rural areas, fast foods are like
That's what I'm
sometimes the only
saying.
thing.
That could be what his experience.
Got it. Yeah.
So,
That makes sense.
but if you go to a city, it's in the
You ha-
options are endless with food.
You do have a very diverse selection. Yeah.
McDonald's, it's Starbucks. There's no local eating places anymore. At least not fast food.
US, I like the US. It's
very big country with different places. But I've been to Los Angeles and I like it there, and a lot of skateboarding
Nice.
there as well, which is really fun.
He's like, don't hurt me.
I like United States. Like they have amazing literature, which is kind of funny because their educational systems are not the best. So it's kind of.
But I think
She's like-
our amazing literature is from like the 1800s. Like it's a long time ago.
I feel like we still have pretty decent literature now.
I guess.
Have you heard of Taylor Swift? No, I'm kidding.
I think I'm just thinking more of like the poets
Brian,
and stuff like that.
I'm totally kidding.
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny how she approached it. She
Yeah.
goes, yeah, they have great literature. It was just shocking because they're fucking stupid. That's basically
But
what she said.
He looks like a redheaded Post Malone without tattoos.
Right?
He does.
No, he doesn't.
I was born in Canada, so I'm Swedish and Canadian. So I can say that the United States,
He's like your second.
well, we burned down the White House in 1812. That's it.
I'm not a huge fan of the US. Just their political climate is, not that great, and I don't like any part of their politics or like their political
Yeah, it does
system in
suck.
general. For me, the US is one of the last places on earth I would want to live, at least compared to what it's
Right.
like living here. Yeah, and especially with things like healthcare and stuff, and just general safety, I would not want to live in
Take
the US.
us.
America, I've never been. I like guns, so that's a plus. They have
He's
a lot
like
of guns
reaching
over
for
there.
something.
And the cars too. You can drive around. But yeah, that's all I know.
Well, I didn't like Trump at all. I don't know how they could vote for him. I think they thought
We didn't, sir.
that Hillary Clinton would be the president. And so many didn't go out and vote because they, no, Trump. That
Listen. I'm no wizard at politics, okay? But to get constantly scrutinized for not understanding other worlds' political,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
structures, I guess. Everyone assumes we voted Trump in. We did not vote him in, guys.
Well,
he didn't win the popular vote.
I think the thing they're looking at is the majority at one point did vote him in.
No, they didn't.
They did.
No, they didn't.
But then how did he win?
Electoral college. That was it.
Yeah, I hate
Hillary won the popular vote. So
That's so weird. Our
don't
system
get me
is really
wrong.
weird.
I don't think Hillary is that much better either. But that's something where I'm like, I don't expect foreigners to understand that unless they're taught it, which
Yeah.
if you're not taught it, it's not the big deal. But it's funny how we get that heat for voting someone in that we didn't even vote in.
Yeah.
But then if we don't understand politics somewhere else, we're like, well, yeah, of course you don't. You're a stupid American. Granted, our country is very self-centered. That's a fact.
It
Okay?
is, yeah, it is.
So there's a lot of warranted criticism. I will say that. But there is a slight double standard when it comes to other countries. But my point wasn't to shit on this guy. Like, I would be thinking the same exact thing
Yeah,
if
I
I
know.
was him.
I know.
not gonna happen. It happened. And it went like shit because of that. Joe Biden,
Sleepy Joe.
much better. More support for
It seems these countries are very liberal. Like majority of the people there.
Yeah, I mean, Sweden sounds like a nice place to live. I will say that.
It does, yeah.
Let's just move right now. Max, pack up.
all countries. Then Trump shutting down everything. Biden is more for support and understanding with other countries. What more can I say about USA? Well, I don't think they have a good school because I've seen some programs and they don't know where their own capital is lying in their country. That is, I think
Yeah,
they
we need
that.
more of the tax money going to our education system.
I agree.
Because we already get taxed pretty heavily in USA, and it's like I feel like the tax money just goes to bullshit.
Military.
Yeah.
After school, I think when they come to college and over there, then it's much better. They learn much more good things there. But it's a big country, the biggest economy in the world. They can, and I like that they also support Ukraine very much. That I like very much about Biden.
I like the weather in the US.
We have every weather
I
here.
think it's weird that you can't drink until you're 21. 'Cause you should be able to go out and have drinks
Yeah.
before that, you know?
The girl.
Yeah.
US is a very big
That was awesome.
Louis. And it's very nice and good food. Good food.
US is a very big country and have a lot of problem. They shoot people and the law about the weapon is not so good. So I think it's not good.
That was all from today's video, and we hope that you guys really enjoyed it. And if you want to listen more street interviews, or if there is anything else which you guys
That's interesting. It
That's
seems
what I
like all of them have a pretty negative view on the U.S. though.
I think it's pretty balanced. if I'm
There's
being
also
honest.
like there are good things about the U.S. too.
I think there's a lot of great things about the country. Maybe not a lot of great things about the politics.
Yeah,
here.
no, I can't. I don't really. I don't know if I could say even one thing good about our politics. But I will. People are gonna say, well, at least it's not a communist government and blah blah blah, like Venezuela.
If you say
and other
that,
places.
just save your fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm
energy.
saying. Yeah, don't say that.
We're not gonna.
But I think the best thing we have though is, especially like somewhere in California, where like we could drive in certain times of the year. We could drive a couple hours north, go snowboarding or skiing. We can hit the beach, and we can go like mountains and other stuff like that. Like
Yeah, if you live in California.
that's what I said.
I know, and that's it.
Yeah, I know.
Everywhere else, you're kind of stuck with the same
What you
weather
have.
for
Yeah.
a few hours of a drive.
But Arizona and Utah, beautiful, beautiful. And I've heard that the East Coast is like extremely beautiful too. But I always pictured the East Coast to be more like just New York City and shit, and like a big city. But apparently, there's like so much beauty.
There's a lot of beauty.
Yeah.
Especially in the Northeast.
Yeah.
New
York State or whatever, I guess.
Yeah, like Maine looks fucking pretty too.
Yeah. Well-
Vermont. That little section of the little corner over there.
Yeah, we need to
I
explore
want to
that.
go there. And then you have like everything, and then the Southeast is like fucking humid.
Yeah. Florida.
Every weather is here. You can do almost fucking anything in this country.
Yeah.
But yes, our politicians ruin the fun.
That they do.
So
I will say that one of the things that I really was like just flabbergasted about was when Trump was in presidency and he was trying to pass that thing to like take down the national forests for oil, to drill on the national forests.
He was trying to take like protections away.
Yeah,
from
like what the fuck is that?
National
We have
parks.
some of the most beautiful parks here, and that's like one of the greatest things about this country.
End up happening because that's fucking insane.
That would, yeah. When I saw that, I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, that's crazy.
Well, those are the type of people that I feel like are so far gone because they've never had to literally touch grass.
Yeah.
And mentally touch grass.
Yeah, I get you.
They don't get it. They just see the dollar signs.
Yeah.
Behind everything.
Yep.
And I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, that's it.
All right. If you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe and jump over to our vlog channel.
Yes. Don't expect a vlog right now, though, because I got into a fight with my computer.
So we're trying to transfer stuff from her laptop to our new computer, and it's been a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I spent like 6 hours editing a vlog, probably our longest vlog, and then I couldn't export it.
But it's like,
and I lost all the footage.
Maybe you could think of it like you learned.
You better shut the fuck
okay,
up,
all right,
because
all right.
when you're sitting there for 6 hours, you can learn the lesson, not
All right,
me.
all right, guys. I'll see you on the next one before I get killed. All right.
Oh, relax.
I know. I'm kidding.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Thanks for watching.